Alright guys, so let's say you listed your first service on Legiit and you're wondering where did your service go. Well, once you submit your service, it will need to go through admin's approval, and while it is pending admin's approval, you can find it by going to Seller Tools in the top right corner and then Services. This will open up your service editing page from where you can check the status of your service. As you can see here, my service was rejected by admin, and when I click on this information icon next to the status, it will open up a rejection reason. And as you can see, admin has rejected my service for several reasons, and I will read through that and make the necessary changes. And admin will also sometimes attach articles that are relevant to your rejection reason to further help you make the necessary changes. So once you've read through that, you can click on the title of your service to open up the editing side. Once there, you can find the rejection reason again by clicking on this red text here, which will open up the rejection reason again. And some of the common reasons that admin can reject your service can be due to title issues. For example, if your title starts with I do, I will, I can, or similar, or if your title is incomplete, or if it's unrelated to your service offering, admin will likely reject your service and ask you to revise it. So when you do revise it, you'll want to click on Save and Continue to proceed further so that your changes would be saved. And another reason that admin can reject your service can be because of your packages. For example, if you're offering 3 different packages and each one has the same description, there's no difference between them, admin will also reject your service for that. So it's important that you set accurate expectations to your customers about what they will receive for each package. And I'm going to differentiate my packages by the amount that they would receive. And then once I'm done, I can click on Save and Continue and proceed further. And another reason that we often find for service rejection is the short service description. You'll want to make sure to include as much detail as possible about your service offering. Please make sure to explain clearly what your service is about and to mention what is included in your service. You can also feature some testimonials or some proof of achievements or anything else that can help your potential customer decide on making a purchase with you. If you'd like to get some professional help regarding your service creation, you can always go to our Buy Us For Us category. In here, you'll be able to find a variety of Legiit experts who can help you create an effective service. To get to the Buy Us For Us category, go to Marketplace and then Explore. And in here, you should see the Buy Us For Us category. Once you've made all the needed changes to your service description, you can click on Save and Continue. And at this point, your service will be submitted to admin's approval again. But if you need to make further changes to your requirements or your gallery, please make sure to do so. Please also note that if the admin finds any misspellings or grammar issues in your service, they might also reject your service for that, and especially if it is a misspelling within a thumbnail image. Once you've made all the needed changes and you're confident that your service is ready to be published, you can click on Publish. Again, as mentioned, your service will be resubmitted for admin's approval, and please do note that this process can take up to 72 hours for admin to review your service again. though from our experience, it is often much sooner. I would also like to mention that you can always go to the upper menu, hover over Tools, then Resources, and then click on Support, and this will open up our knowledge base where you can find a variety of training articles. They can help you set up your service, and they can help you with anything else on Legiit. Just search for the term, for example thumbnail, and it will show you all the articles we have on that. We even have a free thumbnail image maker that you can use. So if you need any help with anything, you can always use our resources, or you can contact our support team directly by clicking on this bubble in the lower right corner and then customer support. You can send us a message or create a ticket, and we'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for using Legiit.